Hi everyone. So we're going to do a very gentle 30-minute flow together. This can be a perfect practice in the morning when you're trying to kind of wake that body up, get some movement going. Midday if you need a little bit of a boost, or even at night before bed, just really quieting down, centering in, releasing the day and preparing yourself for that restorative sleep that you're going to be receiving. So really any time of the day. So we're gonna start in a really comfortable seat. So that can be a half lotus, that can be legs crossed, one in front of the other, whatever feels right for your body. But wherever you are, really coming into this moment. So let's start by rooting those sit bones. So remove that excess flesh. Root and ground down into the earth below you. On that next inhale, lift the spine up and those shoulders. And on that exhale, roll those shoulders down the back. And allow that opening to come across the chest and across the heart. Those hands can come to the knees, palms down if you want to root that energy and ground down. Palms up if you're really trying to call some more energy into the body and into the practice. Wherever you are, you're going to bring some awareness to the breath here. So let's start by deepening that inhale. And on that inhale, I want you to inhale that breath into the body and down deep low into the diaphragm, into the belly, and expanding through here. And on that exhale, release. Inhale, receive. Fill up. And then exhale, release anything that is not serving you. And let's do that. A few more rounds of breath. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. And as you focus on this breath, begin to become aware of those subtle changes that are taking place in the body. Feel the body relaxing and softening. Feel the mind begin to quiet down. Feel the sensations that are beginning to rise up. And breathe into all of this. And on your next inhale, I want you to inhale those hands to your heart center. And take a moment to set an intention. And this can be an intention for the next 30 minutes on the mat, for the remainder of your day, week, month, or simply for your life. Today, my intention will be to return to innocence. To return to that place of being in the present moment. Not holding on to the past, thinking about the future, but just simply being innocent, loving everything as it comes. The people, the experiences, the moments. The innocence of a child. To just simply be with life. Whatever that intention is, most likely you've created it in your mind. So take a moment to bring it down into the body, into the heart. Connect it with your soul and embody it in this moment and each moment as you move forward. Knowing that this is the truth of who you are. Continuing to carry that intention with you. We're going to gently release the hands to the knees. And we're going to start with some gentle movement in the spine. So you can keep the eyes closed down or you can open them up, it's up to you. Whatever you choose to do, I want you to lead with your heart here. I think that's one of the things we're missing today, is we've forgotten how to lead with our hearts and allow our hearts to guide us into the moments, into each moment that we have an opportunity and a privilege to partake in. So use that heart, and when you're ready, I'd start with an inhale. An inhale, extend that heart forward. And on that exhale, round into the upper back and even let the heart pull you back here. Inhale, extend forward. Exhale, round back. Let's do 2 more this direction, allowing your breath to lead you. Let's do 1 more. Lead with that heart. And we're going to switch directions. We're going to come to center for a second. 1 breath here. And then on that inhale, we're going to inhale, leading with the other side forward. Exhale, round back. Allow that heart and that breath to be your guide. Two more. When you're complete, inhale back up to center. Exhale, release. We're going to come into the side, so take that left hand, set it on the earth next to you. And on an inhale, keeping that long spine, we're going to inhale that right arm up. And on the exhale, we're going to root that right sit bone, and we're going to exhale, extend this arm, this right arm over to the left. We're going to open the shoulder, open the heart, and we're going to reach. And we're going to stay with that beautiful deep breath, still embodying that intention that you set for your practice. And as you feel the body create space, you can walk that left hand out. Or if you want to, you can come down on the forearm here. Wherever you are, a beautiful open heart. A nice rooted sit bone on the right and left. Really reaching through those right fingertips, opening up the right side of the body. One more breath here. And on an inhale, engage and use the core to inhale, lift up. Exhale that right hand down. Inhale the left up. Exhale, extend those left fingertips, root that left sit bone. Open that shoulder, open that heart. Nice steady breath. Again, if you want to, you can come on that forearm. Keep reaching here. Two more breaths. And then your inhale, use that core, lift up. Exhale down. Inhale, both those arms up towards the sky. Exhale, twist to your left. If it feels right, let's put that right hand palm facing up, not down. Up keeps that shoulder nice and open here. And that left hand, little to no weight, it's just used to really lengthen the spine. And on your next inhale, lift that spine up a little bit taller. Exhale, twist in deeper. One more breath here. Your next inhale back up to center. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist to the right. Same thing if it feels right. That palm's open here, that shoulder is open. The back hand's used to lift that spine. And when your next inhale comes, inhale, lift up a little taller. Exhale, engage that core, twist in a little bit deeper. One more breath. And on your inhale both those arms back up to center. Exhale, pull the hands and the energy down into the heart. Feel those sensations in the body. Take a moment to be with that intention once again, re-embodying it if it's left. Gently open those eyes. Bring those hands to the earth. We're going to shift that weight forward. And we're going to just start in a child's pose. We're going to open those hips up so knees are out wide, toes to touch. As we shift that weight back, we extend the spine forward. Reach through those fingertips. Come back into those hips. Release that forehead to the ground. Just a few breaths here. One more breath. And on that inhale, we're going to lift up. We're going to make our way towards a downward facing dog. So before you lift those hips up high, I want you to really spread those fingers nice and wide. Shoulder distance here. Create that beautiful, steady, solid base. And when you're ready, tuck those toes, lift those sit bones up towards the sky. And first we're going to focus on these arms. So keeping these fingers nice and rooted, those palms are flat so we don't have a little bubble here. We're rooted, we're suction cupping those palms down. And as we press into the mat, that's going to create more length in the spine here. So we don't want to sit with the weight on the shoulders. We're pressing back. We're opening those shoulders up. And with this beautiful extended spine, on an inhale, we're going to inhale, lift those sit bones up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, extend those calves and those heels towards the earth. Really engaging and waking up those legs. And we're going to be here for a few breaths. Just breathe into the stillness of this pose. Breathe into that back. Breathe into those arms. Breathe into those hamstrings. Be with the body. Be with the intention. Be with the breath. Keep those sit bones lifting. One more breath here. Next inhale, let's walk those feet towards the hands at the front of the mat. We're going to release into a forward fold here. Let that body hang heavy. Let the gravity here do the work. Those arms can hang long. If you want to do ragdoll, you can clasp hands to opposite elbows. Maybe you want to bring a little shoulder opener, so you clasp at the small of the back and let those arms fall over the head here. Palms can be apart or together. Wherever you are, nice steady breath. If you want to, you can take a gentle bend in the knees and really release that upper body onto the thighs. Breathe into the hamstrings. Wherever those arms are, release them back down. And on an inhale, inhale that halfway lift. Hands can come to the shins or stay on the mat. Shoulders are open. Extend through the crown of the head out through those sit bones. A full line of energy here. We're going to stay here one more breath. And on the exhale, release back down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Extended spine. Lead with that heart as you lift. Inhale those arms up. Shift the hips forward. Gentle back extension. Inhale back to center. Exhale, pull the hands and the energy to the heart. Inhale those arms back up. Exhale, lead with the heart, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, extend through the crown. Exhale, release down. Root those hands. We're going to come into a high plank. Left leg back, right leg back. 2 breaths here. Keep those booties low. Keep the core engaged. 1 more breath. And then slow and controlled, we're going to lower all the way down. Gently shift forward. Keep those elbows in tight. Control here. All the way to the belly. Release the toes. And on your inhale, gentle cobra. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release. We're going to do one more. Inhale, lift a little higher. Little to no weight in these hands. Exhale, release. If it's in your practice, you can push right up to a plank, or we can go up to those knees and then shift those hips back, downward facing dog. Root those hands, extend that spine. Same thing, lift the sit bones up, extend the calves and the heels down, nice and rooted. Keep that beautiful breath. Make sure you're still embodying your intention. Release the neck, maybe shake it yes, no. Next inhale, inhale left leg up. Slow and controlled on that exhale, we're going to bring it forward. Gently and quietly set that foot down. Use that core. That back knee can be lifted, or if you want to set it down, that's an option here too. Really set up, lift the heart forward, root that base down. That right heel is lifted, and on an inhale, we're going to inhale, lift up here. Keep the shoulders open. This knee is right over the ankle, a 90-degree angle. Nice, steady breath, just a few breaths here. And then when you're ready, we're going to open up here to the left. So bring that left arm across, opening that body. Really pull those hips in towards each other. Keep that balanced weight. Keep that center line nice and tight. One more breath here. Next inhale. Inhale back up to center. Exhale, release the hands down. Left leg back to meet the right, high plank. If it's in your practice a chaturanga, let's do that. Otherwise, the same thing we did last time. Lower all the way down. But if you're in that chaturanga, shift forward, halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Those thighs should be off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Root down again. Extend that spine. Sit bones lifted, heels extending. Next inhale, inhale, right leg up. Slow and controlled on the exhale, nice and tight. Bring it forward, gently set it down. Knee is over the ankle. Those back heel is lifted. We're lifting the heart. And when your base is steady on an inhale, inhale those arms up. Nice steady breath. Open shoulders here so we're not crunching in. Always creating space. And it's in these moments where these postures can heat us up, where the body begins to feel a lot more sensation. This is when we have the opportunity to really embody those intentions, to really stay with the breath, stay in the moment. Don't listen to the mind. And when you're ready, we're going to open to the right, so that right arm is crossing the body, opening up. That right hip is coming in. Keep those hips in line. Nice steady breath. One more here. And on that inhale, inhale back up to center. Exhale, release down. Let's just step right back downward facing dog here. You can do a chaturanga if you wish. Again, we're just going to do a gentle practice. Last down dog here. Really press into it. Push away the mat. Lift those sit bones. Extend those heels. 2 more breaths. And then the exhale, release those knees down. Let's come into another child's pose. So knees are out wide, toes to touch. Bring those hips down, those sit bones down towards the heels. Extend those arms out long. Release the forehead. A few breaths here. One more breath. That next inhale lifts you up. We're going to bring those feet in front of the body here, coming down onto our bottoms. And let's come into those hips. So Baddha Konasana. So bring the feet together, the soles of the feet. Walk those heels in as close as it feels comfortable. You can wrap the hands around the feet here, and on an inhale, lift that spine up. And on the exhale, use that heart as you extend forward. And I know sometimes you'll hear teachers say to round as you come down in some of these poses, but for myself, you know, we've spent this whole practice creating that length in the spine, so let's keep that length. Let's keep lengthening. So let's avoid rounding if you can, and really just lead with the heart. The heart's coming down first. And however deep, some of you guys might be just staying up. Just breathe into the body. Breathe into the hips. Two more breaths. And then engage the core, and on an inhale, lift back up. Beautiful. Bring those knees up. And we're going to make our way onto our backs, and we're going to do a spinal twist here. So hug those knees into the chest. And we're going to take both those knees, so let's gently shift the hips to the right a little bit and bring both those hips over, those knees over to the left. Extend that right arm down. Keep the shoulder rooted, so important here. I'm going to be here for a few breaths. Just settle into this beautiful spinal twist. One more breath here. That next inhale, engage the core. Inhale those knees back up to center. Shift the weight, hips to the left a little. Exhale those legs to the right. Root that left shoulder. Very important to protect your spine here. You can look to the left if it feels right. Beautiful deep breath. One more breath here. And on an inhale, engage the core. Inhale those knees back up to center. Hug them into the chest. Gently rock left to right. Release that spine. We're going to make our way into Shavasana for just a minute. Extend those legs out long. Shift those hips so that lumbar spine is coming towards the mat here. Roll those shoulder blades under. Extend those legs out long. Completely release. Completely let go. Relaxing all the muscles in the body. So start by relaxing down at those feet. Relaxing up the legs. Relaxing the groin, the hips. Relax the abdomen, the side body. Relax across the chest, the heart, all the way down the arms to each of those fingertips. Relaxing the neck, the jaw, the tongue, the cheeks, the eyes, the eyebrow, the forehead, down the scalp. Completely release, completely relax, and just let go. Be. Just be. Slowly start to deepen that breath. Feel free to stay here longer if you have the space and the time. Otherwise, begin to bring gentle movement to the fingers and the toes. And when you're ready, reach the arms over your head, full body stretch, fingertips to toes, fullest stretch of the day. And we're going to roll to the left side here. For just a moment, use that left arm as a pillow, the side from which we receive. So in just a few breaths, receive from the earth below you. Receive love, strength, courage, power, compassion. Breathe each of those qualities and anything that comes up for you. Breathe it into your heart, into your being. And when you feel complete, gently make your way back up to that comfortable seat at the front of the room. Keep those eyes closed down. Return to that extended spine, and on an inhale, inhale those hands to the heart. Re-embody that intention one more time. And very gently bow down to that God being within you, within all things, an honoring and a recognition of who you are, who we all are. Inhale back up to center. And with these hands at a place of balance in front of the heart, inhaling them up to your third eye center. Bringing balance to your point of clarity. And on an exhale, exhaling these hands down to the lips. Bringing balance to your words and balance to your truth. And that next exhale brings those hands back to the heart. Balance in the love, balance in your love, and balance in your heart. And from this place of balance within me, I recognize, honor, and appreciate the teacher, the light, and the divine within each of you and all beings. Namaste.